we have seen is a relationship, right, which is your inheritance, right, relationship between child class and parent class. Now suppose we have another kind of relationship, it means has a relationship, the relationship between two classes where instance of one class means object of one class contain reference to instance of the other class. For example, here you can see this engine object is created here, you can see. Now engine is inside car, it is not, car is not inheriting engine, right, car is not inheriting engine, there is no inheritance, right, it is your containership, it is containing, it has a relationship, it is not is a relationship, it is not is a, has a, it is containing it. Now you can see engine, here with the engine we are calling start method. So whenever a class contains instance of another class, instance means object, when a class contains object of other class, then it is has a relationship, also known as composition or aggregation. Represent a containership where one class contains an instance or object. Instance and object are the same, right, interchangeable words. So that is called, your voice is breaking, please repeat, what you are saying. In Python object is, can you repeat? No, instance and object are same, interchangeable word. Instance and object are interchangeable word. Right, instance and object are same, no difference in that, right. In Python there is no difference, right. Another example you can see, suppose you have a laptop, your laptop contains a battery, so this is a battery class and I am creating battery object here, right. Similar way your mobile will also contain. So some real life object, for example, you have a cell phone, right, phone has a battery, right. So this is containership. Similarly, suppose you have pen has refill, right, it has refill, right, which contains ink, right. So this is called containership, one object contains other, right. A car has engine, a car has steering. So understand this is a has a relationship, it is having it, right, this class having a battery, right. In inheritance we inherit the property, here this object, okay, another way is this object is acting its variable, its property. Now battery is a property of laptop. What I am saying is this battery object is a property of now class laptop, right. Earlier these all methods are usable here in inheritance, but here this is going to be its part, right, it is going to be its variable, its class member. That is what has a relationship. It is important relationship. Sometimes we do this. So I will show you one problem also in upcoming class or on Monday. I will show you one interview problem in which I will show you the same question were asked, in which there is some inheritance and some has a relationship, right. For example, there is a library class, right. In library we have books. Suppose we have an object of books, here in PowerPoint it is not working properly. So if there is a class library, it may have object of books, because library may have multiple books, right, and each book have their own attribute, like like author, ISBN number, right? Every book has author, a title, and ISBN number, its number of pages, all these things. So these all things will come inside book. These are all books property, and now book is a part of library. So this is containership or aggregation or composition, right? A composition also known as, right? All right. So, and another way of representing a class and object is like class diagram, right? If this is your class, right? If you see here, suppose this is the class book. Suppose the attributes are, right? Attributes are like, ISBN, a title, right? And author. These all are attributes. It also has some actions, right? Read, okay, write. So some methods it may also have. So this comprises class diagram. So this is how you can also see a class diagram in object oriented programming system. That is why I call it OOPS. OOP. Some people call it as OOP, right? And some people call it OOP. Some people call it OOPS, right? Object oriented programming system, right? Okay. Now we know has a relationship. I will show you with the help of example when we will write the code. But right now, if you see here, okay, let's first create this example, right? Then we will discuss this. Okay, let me create class, for example, a class library, right? Or okay, create class engine, right? Let's do with engine, right? Engine example. Later I will show you. Print or not print. We have to create def some method. Okay, start engine, right? Self, it should be self, and print engine started. Engine started, right? Okay. Now I have a class car. Now car is not inheriting anything, but what it will say, def underscore underscore init underscore. Okay. Now another way is, instead of this you can also write this like, it means it is returning none, right? This is also way you can see at some places, right? But right now we are following this. Now if I will write here, now when we will create this, okay, inside this let me create self dot engine equals to engine object, right? Def start car, right? Move, right? Suppose I'm creating a method move. Okay, self. Before move, engine will start. Self dot engine. Engine, it's now a property dot start engine. Then print move the car or car moving. Okay, car moving, right? Now let me create object of car. So car object is suppose C, right? C underscore obj. Some people create like this. Obj means object. So this is your car object. Okay, engine is not defined. Engine means capital engine. So okay, let me create this capital engine. Okay, now it will work. C underscore obj is my object. Now if I will do move, you can see engine started. It is calling this function and car started moving. So you can define an object inside this, similar object inside another class or instance inside another class. Another example, you can take class library, right? Library, right? Now this class library will contain books, right? So before this, let me create class book, right? And book class we have created. Or another good practice is just use this capital letter of class name, right? So class book, so it has some property, guys. Sorry, def underscore underscore init, sorry, init, right? It is already created like this way, but I would prefer this way. Def, okay, book will have its title, author, and what is it, its ISBN number, right? So self dot title equals to title, self dot author equals to author. Okay, so if you want, you can also give a space like this, self dot ISBN, right? ISBN equals to ISBN. Great. Now you can see we have these details, right? These details. Now def show will show the details of book, right? Print f, right? Okay, or you can say simply I will print these three, right? Instead of writing this, simply I will print this. Okay, so this is my book class. Now I will create a library, def underscore underscore init, right? And I will pass here details. Okay, so it will have self dot book, it will have object of book. It may have multiple books also, right? Right now I am giving only one book, but it will need some detail, right? So suppose I am giving some detail like title name is Python data analysis, author is Avinash Lavlani. Yeah, really, this is my book. Yeah, I have written this. Sorry, ISBN number I don't know, so I'm just putting here something random number. Okay, and this is it defined now. Print books, print book list, right? So I'm just keeping this. It will call self dot book dot show. Great. Now I will create object of library. L is equals to library, right? I've created a library, L dot print. Right now it has only one book. We can create multiple books using for loop, right? Suppose I will pass here n, then n number, then we have to add a for loop, right? But right now I am keeping it simple, print book list, right? Okay, take 0 argument. Okay, I forgot to add here self. So this is my general mistake that I always do. Okay, spelling of self. Somewhere I have written self. Self is here, self is here. Last number, okay, here. Self, right. Again, title has issue. Print title. Okay, oh sorry, I need to write like this. Self dot title, self dot author, self dot author. Sorry, ISB. Right.